What is up everyone, and welcome to my channel. In this video I take a bullet train from Xi'an to Chengdu. This is my second visit to this city and I was not disappointed. It's an underrated city, but definitely check it out if you have the time. What is up? My name is Mike. I am in Chengdu. I am going to check out the city. I'm going to, well, behind me is the unofficial mascot of the city, the panda. I'm going to the panda park. I'm going to People's Park. I'm gonna go a wide and narrow alley. I'm going to the monastery. I'm gonna try out some different foods, spicy hot pot, some local noodles. So come along, check out Chengdu with me. All right, so the monastery is right around the corner. I'm getting a little bougie with the DD cars. They're just so cheap. Normally I take subways and walk a lot, but you know, it only cost $1 and the walk was gonna be 30 minutes, so you know, save some time. Okay, I think there's like some food stands here and a monastery and like an ancient street maybe. I'd come here maybe 8 years ago, last time I was in Chengdu, but I don't really remember too much of the details of things like this. So yeah, let's check it out. So far, it's not much of anything except a lot of people taking pictures against this wall. I came here first because I'm hungry. I haven't eaten yet today. I think I'm gonna get some noodles. I remember the last time I was here, I got these. I think they're cold. Maybe it was these. I'm not sure. One of them. I got one of them. And I'm almost positive they were cold. But I think we can give those a shot because I remember liking them. And yeah, maybe get one of these mixed drinks, these fruit drinks. All right, so there is no fee to enter, just walk right in. Looks like you could purchase some incense. There's probably a spot where you can burn it. And there is the incense burning spot. It's a pretty big area. Little rooms to go in and alleys. The signs are in Chinese, so I really can't follow them. All right, I got a ticket for the pandas. It was 55, about $7 US. It was pretty easy to get the tickets. I ordered the car, that's $4. It should be here in the next like 3 or 4 minutes. I did go to this panda breeding center last time I was here 8 years ago. I wasn't really planning on going this time. Don't really want to, but figured that no Chengdu video is complete without it. So yeah, I'm gonna take an hour out of the my time here and go and do it. Let's go see it. Where do you enter? Kind of got dropped off kind of far. Gotta walk this far just to get inside. Okay, so I'm inside. I needed my passport to get in. So just know that for most things in China, you will need your passport to gain access. So make it a habit to be carrying it. We have the giant panda museum, Panda Villa area, tourist center. Well, let's start with the Panda Villa. The museum's right where I entered, so I can do that on the way out. As long as I leave the same way I came. You know, maybe I should just do the museum since I'm right here, because I don't know if I'm going to exit the same way I entered. So let's do that first. Okay, so we got some skulls and bones. I'm guessing this is more of like the evolution of the pandas. If you're pressed on time, the museum is very skippable. There wasn't really much going on. It was more geared towards kids. So I got through it pretty quick. Didn't find too much interesting stuff in there. This whole big area, and then this is what we got. This little enclosure. Okay, so there's a panda. And it's just kind of laying there. So I read that there's an outdoor area for them, but they don't like the heat. When it's over a certain temperature, 26 degrees, which is, I don't know, about 75 degrees, they put them inside. So to me, this is crazy because they have this huge area the size of a zoo, and they have this massive discovery zone and museum, and then they give them this tiny little house. But I guess that they have a bigger outdoor area. And here's another enclosure, but there are no pandas in it. Gathering by the crowd, but there's actually a panda in this one. This little guy's just munching away on some bamboo, it looks like. They have this huge map and all these little areas on the map. I think a lot of it is closed when it's hot out. I'm not sure. Maybe there are more of the pandas, because they have all these. Number 1, number 2, number 6, number 7, number 5, number 4, number 3. So I saw 2 of them. So I'm guessing there's more somewhere. Looks like there's also monkeys. You know, they have this massive map, and it's really spread out over quite a large area. There really isn't that much going on. You have a couple of pandas, and you got the red pandas, and then you have a little monkey enclosure somewhere. They're trying to justify, I guess, charging money to come here, when basically it's the size of a zoo and all it has is a handful of pandas. Okay, so we found a couple of the red pandas here. There's a bit of a hike. All right, so I found an enclosure, and there's 4 pandas inside. Swan Lake. All right, I just came to kind of a random restaurant or street. You go into a fridge, you pick a bunch of things out, you put it in a little basket, you give it to the cook, and they're gonna cook up the stuff I gave them. I had eggs, some beef, crab, and I got rice too. So we'll see how this is. Hopefully it's good. All right, so it's got this tub and shower, sink, bathroom stuff. It looks like an open bathroom, which I guess technically it is, but there are sliding doors, so you could wall it off. And then the toilet is here. Japanese style toilet seat. Yeah, open it up. There we go. All kinds of bells and whistles on that thing. They said I get free mini bar. There's not a lot of alcohol or anything in it. It's just sodas. I don't drink soda, so not a big deal. There are some waters. I might drink those. And then, standard bed, little table, TV, couch, and the view. Nothing special. Top of some ratty building. Street view. Mostly you're just looking at this other building across the way. But overall, it's pretty good. Very happy with this. Cost me $0 with my free night. So happy about that too. And 10 in the morning, I'm going to take a shower, brush my teeth, and get ready to see the city a little bit. I'll check in. Okay, so I took a DD car from the Pandas to Wide and Narrow Alley, which is where I am right now. It cost about $5 to get here from the Pandas. It was about 45 minutes, so pretty long time for a $5 ride. Getting there was only $3.50, but there was less traffic and it didn't take us long. It is close to 5 o'clock now. I do want to go to dinner tonight to a restaurant, so I do want to try some food here. We'll see what I get, or if I get anything, I'm not sure. But I'll show a little bit of the market and what's here. It's crowded, obviously. I was here yesterday, so I might put some of that footage into this. Also, I did get some noodles here yesterday, so I might add that also. There are like cultural shows. You can see this sign here. That's for some kind of show that they're doing. There is tea houses. That's what this is. And you can go in and try different teas. They're trying to sell them to you, but there is an opera. I did that last time I was here. I don't know if that's in this area or somewhere else. So it is quite a scene over here. It's busy. A lot of food, a lot of noise, different shows, all that stuff. I definitely would do one of the tea sampling things if you haven't done one before, and I would consider doing a show. Both of those things I've done in the past, and I do not have time to do them again today. It is really jammed, and it's only about 5:15, which means tonight is going to get even worse. But definitely a cool spot to check out. A lot of interesting little shops. I think most of the food's in a different area though, because I haven't seen a ton of food, just a lot of ice creams. Looks like some kind of show. Probably starting soon. Price $18. That is just over $2. So pretty good. I was looking for the rabbit heads. There they are. Yeah. They serve rabbit heads. I've never had one. I've only really seen them in this town. I'm currently in the People's Park, and it's a pretty busy park. A lot of people are here. There's a little area where people are selling some things, different crafts and foods. I'm actually walking in that direction now. Got some books here. It looked like some of the other ones had some homemade jewelry, some paintings. Some panda stuff. Watermelon drinks. Like these, looks like some kind of sugar. They make them into these different shapes, like lollipops you can eat. Very nice, very nice. A little lake you can go rowboating in. Not very large. I guess you go under that bridge. I don't know how far it goes under that bridge. Spicy street food. This park's got a lot going on. All kinds of vendors all over the place. Lots of good street food here. So these you would get like a tray and you pick what you want and then you bring it in and then they cook it for you. All right, so I am currently walking to a hot pot restaurant. It is not too far from my hotel. I read some good reviews online about it. Yeah, you know, that's what you're supposed to eat when you're here in Chengdu. I've had it in many places. I've had it here in Chengdu before, but I'm only here a couple days, so definitely want to give that a shot. It's not ideal for one person, but that is the situation I am in right now, so I'm going to make the best of it. All right, so I just got my soup. You can see this is kind of congealed, I think over here too. And that is the packets they put in, and then they will heat up and dissolve, melt down. All right, I went kind of basic. I got some beef and some crab, some white rice. If I want more, I'll order some more, but this is my start. Got all those Sichuan peppercorns. Get your mouth numb. Oh yeah, this is gonna be good. Wow.